I hope you are doing well. So in today's session, we will be primarily learning about conditional formatting. So how we will go? First, we will be understanding the basics of conditional formatting. Then we will understand what can we do through conditional formatting. And then we will be resolving the problem statement based upon conditional formatting so that you can get the hands-on on the same. So first question is, what is conditional formatting? So basically conditional formatting is the feature of G Sheet which help you to format cells and value based upon condition. So what can you do? You can highlight the numbers or the data based upon condition. For example, you can highlight the sales figure, like if the sales is greater than the particular value, then you have to highlight in different color, and if it is less than particular value, then you have to highlight in the different color. Similarly, you can also highlight the empty cells. So what is the purpose of it? Like you can identify the missing data if you will highlight the empty cell. Similarly, you can also highlight the text, you can highlight the date range, and one of the most useful feature is like you can also use the conditional formatting based upon formula. So one application can be like you can highlight the duplicates based upon formula. Now we will be resolving the problem statement based upon conditional formatting. So this is the problem statement. So here one table is given in which the name, department, score, status and date is stored. And we have to resolve this problem statement given in column G. So what is the problem statement? First problem statement is highlight the failures. Basically, like if the status equal to fail, you have to turn the cell color as red. So how can we do it? So first we have to choose the range. So I'm choosing that range. Then you have to click on this fill color option. Here you can see the option of conditional formatting. Then you have to change these options. Like you can format based upon many cases, but here we have to choose text contain. If the text contain what? Fail. Then you have to choose the color. So here we want the color to be red. So I'm choosing that color. So red I have chosen, and then OK. Now you can see that wherever the status is fail, there the color become red. I hope this much is clear. The second case is you have to highlight high scores. Basically, if score is greater than 80, then you have to change the color to green. So how can we do that? So first we have to choose the range again, and then this option fill color, then conditional formatting. Now we have to choose this format rule as greater than or equal to. Here greater than, suppose greater than 80. If the value is greater than 80, so we have to color it as green. So I am choosing this green color, and then done. So the second problem statement is also resolved. Third problem statement is you have to induce a color scale. Basically, like wherever the scores are high, you have to print it in, suppose, dark green color, and wherever the scores are less, you have to print it in light green color. So how can we do it? So first I am removing this existing formatting. So this fill color option, then conditional formatting, and I am just removing it. Now I am putting new rule. So this, and then we have to apply the color scale. So I am choosing this color scale option. So there are two options, like either you can choose this monotonous color or you can choose the multi-chrome color as well. So here I am choosing the default setting only. So this color. One thing you need to note here, like maximum color, you can see that like here maximum value will be shown in the green color, dark green color, and minimum value will shown in the light green color. So this is already chosen, and then done. So now you can see that wherever the scores are higher, they are in dark green color, and wherever the scores are less, they are in the light green color. So third problem statement is resolved. Now we have to jump to this fourth problem statement. We have to color the department wherever the cell is sales. So how can we do that? We have to choose this range, then this fill color option, then conditional formatting, and then text contain sale. So if it is sale, suppose I am highlighting it into pink color. So you can see that wherever the department is sales, there the color has changed. Then the fifth problem statement is based upon date rule. So highlight the date before today. So how can we do that? We have to choose this date range. then this fill color option, then conditional formatting. Then we have to choose the rule based upon date range. So date is here, suppose after, and today. So I am highlighting the dates wherever the date fall after today. Or if you want to choose before that also you can do. How can you do it? Date is before. So suppose now we are changing it to date is before, and then we can choose the color. So here this blue color, and then done. So all the dates before today are printed in this gray color. So I hope there is no confusion till now. Next question is we have to highlight the duplicate names. So how can we do that? So we will be doing it based upon formula. So we have to first choose this range, then this color bar, and then this conditional formatting. Now we have to choose it as a custom formula. So basically we will be identifying the duplicates based upon count if formula. So count if, and the range here is A2 to A11. So A2 to A11, and I am just fixing the range. So we can fix using the dollar sign. So I have just fixed the range. Now this cell I am choosing. So here this cell will be A2, and then if it is greater than 1, then we should highlight it in, suppose here this red color, and then done. So this problem statement is also resolved. The last problem statement is we have to highlight the empty cells. So how can we do it? So I'm just deleting this data so that we can get one empty cell, and now we can choose this range, and then we have to apply the rule, and is empty. If it is empty, we are highlighting it into blue color, and done. I hope this much is clear. Thank you.